Hi everybody, my name's Jamie, and I'm quitting my job to be a dad for a year. Or, to correct myself, I've quit my job to be a dad for a year. You've probably got two questions. Why did you quit your dad job? Why did you quit your job to be a dad for a year? And two, how are you gonna support the family? So I'm quitting my job to be a dad for a year because, my dad was around a lot. My mum and dad had split up. So for me, being a dad is super important, and I don't want to miss out on stuff. B, don't want to regret missing out and not being around enough. Life is too short for regrets. My dad says that now that he wishes he was around more. His dad, there was a similar thing. His dad, he was like, he regretted not being a bigger part of his grandchildren's lives. And my dad doesn't, my dad's going to be super involved, but equally I don't want to regret anything. So that. I also want to help my wife out a lot. My wife and I do everything together. It's weird that we do everything together, but we want to do this together. And it will just be a really fun adventure. It's not going to be something that I'm going to be like, or she's going to be like, God, I'm so tired, I just wish I could go to work for 7.5 hours a day and sleep. It's going to be, alright, I'm a little bit tired, can you take her for a little bit, the baby I mean, and then I can sleep for a couple of hours and then swap and sleep or like get something done, and we can double team it, and hopefully life won't be chaos, hopefully we'll be fine. Hopefully. How am I going to make this work? I'm actually planning on going, I've started freelance work already, but more broadly, how am I going to make being a dad work for a full year? We're just going to wing it. We're just gonna, this is uncharted territory for us, and we're going to figure out being parents and being co-parents alongside each other as we go on. We're not going to be super mum and guy who comes along and helps out. We're not going to be super dad and woman who helps him a little bit when he's really busy. We're going to be parents, and we think that's important. This is going to be a journey that I explore over a number of vlogs. I don't know how many I'll end up doing, but right now this is just me mainly telling my subscribers, but also anyone who wants to watch this. This is what I'm doing. If this is like a journey that you want to go on with me, then stick around. Let's just see how this goes. There's probably a couple of things that we should cover right now though. So there's quitting my job. Why am I quitting my job? For obviously I want to do this for a year and I'd have to quit my job, but why fully quitting and not anything else? I did ask for a sabbatical. There were a couple of options I could have gone for. Part-time, taking a full year off, taking loads of holiday, or shared parental leave, all of these things. But ultimately what I went for was quitting because my workplace isn't super part-time friendly. In fact, I think it's safe and fair to say they don't ever want anyone part-time working there. They also aren't super working from home friendly, which just wouldn't work being a dad for a year. So, and that's fine, that's how they want to be, whatever. I tried to take a sabbatical, talked to them, they went away and talked about it. They were really good about it actually. I did sound a little stressy about them, but no, they've been really good about stuff. I didn't ask them about part-time because I knew it wouldn't work based on previous people doing part-time. So the sabbatical, they just came back and said it's not a good business decision for them because they'd have to train someone up for 6 months and then they'd only have 6 months of them being good, and then they'd be asking them to leave, and then I'd be coming back and I'd need to get back into the role, even though I'd be unpaid for that whole year, which is sort of the point. But regardless, I took that and I still wanted to leave, so I've left. My wife and I have been saving for about a year to sort of be prepared for this, so we're now prepared. We're able for me to, she's on maternity leave, she's getting money, obviously not as much money as she would be bringing in, but my wage is sort of there for the next year. We're okay for a year, and then if I can't make my plan work, which I'll go into, then I have to go back to work. But I don't care what I do. It doesn't have to be back to where I was. I could be a bin man. I don't care at all. My plan is to do freelance writing. Obviously this isn't going to apply to everyone, but it's just an example. So like, I love writing about video games, and I've managed to make a little bit of money off of it. I reckon I did a business plan last year. I figured it out, how many clients I'd need, how much I need to be working a day, and I think it's possible to do over a year, even being a dad, because we're both doing the parent thing together. If it was just me, not a thing. It'd be too much, just way too much for one person. So that's how I'm planning on doing it. I guess if you wanted to apply this to you, because I'm imagining there are going to be some guys out there who are thinking, man, I really want to quit my job and be a dad for a year with my wife and do this whole parenting together. And I would encourage you to do that. My hobby, I've turned into a job, effectively. If that's something you could do, absolutely go for it right now. Why not? For the next 365 days, my wife and I are going to be parents. My baby is due on March 12th, so that's today. Well, today for you guys. It's going to be a girl. That's all I know. She's not here yet, and I don't think she'll be here when this video comes out, but we'll see, which would be, her due date. But we'll see. She might come. We've done lots of stuff to try and make it happen. Gone for a long walk, had a massive curry, but no dice. No dice right now. If this is a journey you want to come on, subscribe or whatever. Follow me on socials. They're all in the comment and the description thing. But I'll let you know how this pans out. But yeah, basically, for the next year, I'm a dad. Jamie, dad. Scary, but fun, hopefully. Anyway, I hope with these vlogs that I'm going to do, I can just give guidance, I suppose, as to how to do this. Not to be a parent, because I don't know what I'm doing. I've read books, but no one's ever prepared, are they? I think more guidance as to just how, in a world that right now is so focused on, like, you've got to work to do anything, and it's just like, this is the way the world is, and like, just dads get 2 weeks and that's it. I think in a world like that, to be able to show people, dads in particular, that that's not going to be the case, even with shared parental leave. Like, it doesn't have to be one parent going back to work and one parent being a parent. It can work like this. If that's all I can show, and there's no guidance whatsoever, great. It's just a window into this madness. But hopefully what I can show you is how to transition from being in full-time employment to being a dad and having no job, to being a dad and doing something you love as well as being a dad. I hope. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.